Hey friends, Pastor Jeremy here with this week's Joys and Concerns. First off, a special thank you to everyone involved in music yesterday in worship here at North Hills for the last Sunday of Advent. I mean, I thought we were really having some Christmas here on Sunday. The choir has been putting in so much work and they sound incredible. Thank you, choir. Thank you, volunteers. Thank you, Manny, for your leadership. The band is firing on all cylinders. We punch way above our weight class, and we are so blessed that God has given so much talent to this congregation for the sake of building each other up, for the sake of worship, for the sake of drawing us closer to God. This is a gift that God has given us that when we use and give back, it brings our relationship closer. That's so cool. If you weren't in church this past Sunday or haven't had a chance to watch it yet, the recording from this past week was really good too. Greta has been doing a tremendous job and making strides at improvement and making it easier to run. I'm very impressed with everything she's been doing recently. And I expect that you'll start noticing some more of those changes on the live stream soon. We're putting some work in to get that to the next level. But if you didn't see the service, this is one worth going back to watch to enjoy. It can be harder to participate online in worship, right? Because you're watching, you don't feel that closeness. But even if online worship, even if virtual worship isn't something that clicks for you, go and enjoy this service. The music was excellent. Maya Kaiser sang the verses of "O Holy Night" interspersed through my sermon, and that was really lovely. It was a special day. We also welcomed Mark Maglio, he walked the aisle this past Sunday to express interest in joining our fellowship. If you don't know what that process looks like, here's a super brief version of it. You say, "Hey, I'm interested in joining your church." Pastor Felicia and I sit down with you, talk about what it means to be a member, what it means to follow Jesus, what it means to be a Baptist. And if all that sounds good, you walk the aisle on a Sunday during the invitation to publicly express your interest. We set up a dessert. If you haven't been to one of these, let us know. They're incredibly special, where we will gather a small group of believers from here at North Hills to share sort of potluck desserts, but also to share stories. It's a testimony sharing time. And then we do the right hand of fellowship on a scheduled Sunday, and that's how someone enters our membership in full. So we've actually got a few people in the process right now. So it's a good time to be at North Hills. Some prayer requests from this week that I wanted to share with you. Eileen Bates is recovering from pretty extensive knee surgery. She hasn't been able to be with us for a few weeks because of this, but this past Sunday, even in the cold, Eileen braved coming out to church, and it was wonderful to get to see her and talk about how she's been feeling. Pastor Felicia's friend has an aunt who's been diagnosed with breast cancer, and so we're praying for them and for her as she supports them. We have a couple getting ready prayers. We have a couple transitional sort of moment prayers. We, in our prayer list this past week, lift up everyone who's traveling for Christmas and the holidays over the next few weeks. We're praying for Connor and Carson as they prepare for their mission trip to Palestine in January. We celebrate with Chris Wagner. That's Linda's sister, that her niece Leanne's surgery went really well this past week. We've been praying with her in the lead up. Felicia was actually able to call over to the hospital in Ohio to pray with Leanne before that procedure. Really, really a blessing. Carol Hilliard has been on the prayer list the past several weeks with, if you've paid attention, different family members showing up on that list. I had a chance to talk to her yesterday. The word seems to be good across the board. Please continue to pray for her and her family, as various family members are in various states of recovery but it seems like we're all doing well. And when you put on all your warm clothes and you go outside and you're still cold, I want you to remember those who have no home to go to, even here in Pittsburgh. This is an important time to remember, to pray for, and to serve those who are literally left out in the cold, as Jesus did. Now, a last quick note. Christmas time is when people are most open to religion, to church, to faith, to Jesus. This is the time of year when someone is most likely to say, yeah, I'll go to church with you, especially for something special like our Christmas Eve service. This Christmas Eve, that's Wednesday, at 6:30, we have our traditional special music. We have a few folks prepared to sing and offer some musical offerings, offer some offerings. But then at 7 o'clock, our service will kick off. Manny and the choir have been working on this cantata for a while now, and they sound so good. They are tight, they are ready, and Manny has hired and recruited some extra musicians that really fill out that space. We have horns, we have strings, along with piano and drums. It's gonna be a really, really special evening and a great thing to bring a friend to. It'll give them a good sense of what we do here at North Hills. It will be showing off our choir. We'll be engaging in Christmas celebration together. We'll have fun. We'll pray. We'll light those Advent calendar, Advent wreath candles. I have a brief gospel presentation to talk about why we gather on Christmas. What is this whole thing about? So bring a friend and be in prayer for everyone that is feeling drawn towards Christ at this time of the year. Be in prayer that they would have open hearts and open minds to what the Spirit is doing. There's a slightly cheesy, there is a Christmas song that the church Ashley grew up in. Has the same young lady sing every year. And the lyrics in the chorus are, Christmas isn't Christmas till it happens in your heart. Somewhere deep inside you is where Christmas really starts. So give your life to Jesus and you'll discover when you do that it's Christmas. Really Christmas for you. Christmas becomes real when we allow Jesus to arrive, to be born in us, both again and for the first time. So say a prayer for the people that Jesus is currently drawing towards himself. Grace and peace, y'all. Pray for each other, lift each other up, show up for each other, and I'll see you at 6:30 on Wednesday for our Christmas cantata service. Grace and peace, y'all.